Hi there, we are continuing our journey along the Chuyskiy Highway. Today, our final destination will be the village of Aktash, which is about 150 kilometers away from the border with Mongolia. We will spend the last 2 nights there as part of our north-south tour. Along the way, we will visit the ancient Adar Kaya sanctuary and the beautiful Shirlak Waterfall. Let's go and explore. The Altai Mountains are a truly iconic and significant region for our country. Think about it, it was here that the Denisov Man, the Altai Princess, and the oldest sites of ancient human settlements in Russia were found, along with a vast number of petroglyphs and stone idols from ancient civilizations. One example is the 3 stone warriors near the village of Inya. There are different theories about these stone idols, but I like the one that suggests they were part of a ritual complex built by nomadic people from Egypt around 5,000 years ago. To be honest, when I think about figures like 5000 BC, I get goosebumps. When you realize that these aren't just pillars, they're a real message from the distant past. Right now, there are only 3 stones left. Until recently, there were 4. The 4th one was moved to a permanent home in Gorno-Altaysk, at the famous Anokin Museum. According to one of the legends of Altai, the Ininskiy stones are stone portals that connect the earthly world and the underworld. However, it's not known how exactly this connection works. The instructions are lost. On our way along the Chuyskiy Highway, another important place is the ancient sanctuary of Adar Kaya, also known as Adar Kaya in Russian. Adar Kaya, which means steep cliff in the Altai language. Alice, could you please tell us more about the sanctuary of Adar Kaya?
Святилище Адар Кая – это древний археологический комплекс на Алтае, расположенный недалеко от Чуйского тракта между селами Иня и Йодру. Комплекс включает каменный воин, петроглифы на скалах и
and several ancient burial mounds, known as Scythian tombs. The stone warrior, also known as the Chuyskiy Deer Stone, was believed to have been erected around 2,000 to 3,000 years ago and was used for ritual purposes only. A human face, a dagger, and a bow are carved into one side of the stone statue. White butterflies are often seen sitting on the stone statue of the warrior, which according to local legends are not butterflies at all, but the souls of ancient heroes who died in honor during the eternal struggle between good and evil. Next to the warrior is a large circle that is actually a Scythian burial site. There are several burial sites on the sanctuary's territory. However, perhaps the most interesting feature of this place are the petroglyphs, which are painted on the rock walls in large numbers, around 100.
Вот она, колесница. Только колесница, ну это опять же как бы особенность что ли восприятия изображения, колесница в развернутом виде. То есть они не в перспективе рисовали, да, вот колесница вот так вот, как бы помост, да, вот так колеса. Но колеса-то как-то показать надо, они их взяли вот так развернули.
The age of these petroglyphs dates back to approximately the 2nd or 3rd millennia BC. Older ones were created using stone tools, while more recent ones used metal tools.
Того, как закончилось владычество Джунгар, то есть 1756.
We are nearing the end of our journey to the village of Aktash, where we will be able to rest after a long drive along the Chuyskiy Highway. However, there is one more destination before we can relax. We will stop to admire the beautiful waterfall known as Shirlak. In Altai, Shirlak translates to Maiden's Tears. we can say we're getting to benefits from one activity. Firstly, let's appreciate the beauty, which is good for our souls. And, secondly, let's exercise, which is beneficial for our bodies, especially after traveling on a bus for such a long time without much movement. The waterfall is just a short walk from the highway, but the path is too steep, so it turns out exercise is good. The waterfall, like any other waterfall, has its own story. There is a legend about a girl and her little brother who were running away from merciless invaders called Jungars. They knew they couldn't escape, so she jumped off a cliff to avoid shameful slavery. Since that day, water has flowed down the walls of the cliff where the brave girl jumped, like tears running down her face. In the evening, feeling tired but satisfied, we arrived at the end of our journey on the Chuyskiy Highway, in the village of Aktash. We stopped for dinner at a local cafe first. After that, we went to a nearby supermarket to buy some sweets for tea, and then we checked into the Telengit campsite. Tomorrow, we have another exciting day exploring the Altai Mountains. The next night, we'll stay at the camp in Telengit again, and the day after that, we'll head back to Barnaul. The next morning, after returning to Barnaul, there will be a plane waiting for us at the airport to take us back to Moscow. But this will happen in the future, and in the near future, let's enjoy our time at the Telengit base. At first, we thought it wouldn't be very comfortable, but when we went inside, it turned out to be quite cozy. No, it's really cozy. The wooden walls add a rustic charm. Although everything is made by hand, with an axe, it is still nice. We don't have a closet, but the bed serves as one. Let's take a look at the bathroom. There's a shower, a sink, and hot water. There are hooks for hanging clothes. There is a table for coffee or tea. We even have a view of the sunset from our room, and here they're painting the new cape, and our bus is parked right outside. Oh no, there's no towel dryer. That's disappointing. We were hoping for a towel dryer.
Да, опыт не пропьешь. Вам сколько будет? Вам сколько будет?
Предлагаю открыть наш вечер алтайский.
Знакомство.
Ну что ж, давайте выпьем за знакомство. Путешествие лучше в хорошей компании. Рядом хорошие люди. Нам в компании повезло. Очень рад с вами познакомиться.
Взаимно. Вы спасли наше путешествие.
Да.
Выпьем за то, чтобы у нас всегда было желание куда-то ездить, к чему-то стремиться.
Дай Бог, ура!
Здорово.
Дай Бог.
Твои слова да
Прекрасно.
Богу.
Да, да.
In the next video, we look forward to seeing some amazing new sights. Firstly, we have an extraordinary and mysterious geyser lake to explore. And secondly, we will be embarking on an incredible and fantastic expedition to the planet Mars. I just wanted to say thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, could you please like it and leave a comment? Also, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, Pictures from the Hinterland. See you on Mars.